Okay, and we are live. Hello.
Yay! Mhm.
Welcome,
Mhm.
welcome, welcome,
Mhm.
everyone. Hi,
Thank you.
Iyabo. Welcome, Mara. Hi, Osta. It's good to have you
Hi.
all here. And for those who are going to be tuning in to watch us live, hey, we're so happy to bring another episode of Real People Making It
Making
Big
it big.
Online.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
it did.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So today you have different faces, right? You're going to hear different stories, and just maybe
Mhm.
you might hear that story that is going to resonate with you and inspire you to take that leap of faith. So take a seat, grab your popcorn, like I like to say, grab your tea, grab your drink, and get comfortable because we're here to blow your mind once again. All right.
Yes.
So without further ado, I'm going to do a brief round of introduction. Each of us will say, our names, which you can already see on the screen, but we're also going to just share a little bit about ourselves, where we are based, and, how long we've been doing the business, how we even got to know about this business, and then we'll share more information later on. But just before we go ahead, let's just all double check that we're actually live on our pages. I'm just going to quickly check on mine so you ladies can check as well. And, if you want to share across to your other platforms, feel free to do that too.
I'm just getting notification that I'm not.
That you're
So
live?
that I'm not.
That you're not live?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
am.
Let's see.
Mm.
I can see on my page that we are live. So I'm
Okay.
just sharing this to my personal profile. How about Iabo and Osta? Do you see that you're live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's showing live. Yeah.
It's showing live. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Perfect. All right. I see we've got some viewers hop on in the
Yeah.
meantime. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. It's good
Yes.
to have you here. All right. So my name is Ishoma. As you can see on the screen, I am also known as the Digital Boss Babe. And today I bring you some other beautiful boss ladies who are tapping into the online space, right, to make it big. So, guys, for those of you who don't know me before, I'm based in Canada. I'm a mom of two, and I have been working online for the past 4 years. So today, you're going to hear from these beautiful ladies on the screen. I'm going to pass it over now to Iyabo. Iyabo, let's go.
All right. My name is Yabo. Hello, everyone. I'm based in Washington State. I've joined this business for about 2.5 months now. Yeah. So,
I didn't see it.
Hi, Oscar. Welcome back.
Oscar, you're live.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yes,
all
you
Anyway,
right.
did.
let's go on.
I'm happy to have you back, Costa. All right.
Thank
So
you.
I was saying that I joined this business about 2.5 months. So
Mhm,
based in Washington State,
mhm,
I'm a full-time worker. I work in retail management
mhm,
with the Navy.
mhm.
So yeah, but I'm running this business as a side hustle, as a plan B, but pretty soon it will be my plan A. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome, 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 Iyabo. It's good to have you here. I can't wait to hear all
Good to
about
be here
what
too.
you're going to share with us today. So let's
Absolutely.
move over to Osta. Osta, are you ready?
Yeah, good.
All right, take it away, Osta.
Okay, my name is Asta, as you already know. I'm a finance professional living here in Winnipeg, Canada. I joined this business about 4 months ago. When I first came into Canada, I just wanted to come, work hard as usual, and live my best life.
Mm-hmm.
But I just realized that it wasn't going to be that easy. I found out that we were always working, 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 and you didn't even have time to even enjoy the little money you're making, you know. So I started thinking of something else that I will do that will bring me out of that, break that jinx anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I stumbled upon an ad and I got this business. And when I saw it, I was a bit skeptical, but something within me just said, this is what you need. And I just clicked that learn more button. And when I watched the complimentary video, I was like, man, this is it. And I jumped into it. I didn't even waste time before registering. I paid my 149 and then I just
Oh,
registered and became a distributor immediately. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been so fulfilling for me. Not just I'm learning new things every day, you know. So apart from the financial aspect that I came here for, I found out that I was gaining more than I bargained for in terms of personal growth and development. And I know that very soon I too will join the big babes in online space.
Yes, so you're a boss babe in the making. That's right.
Oh, yes.
All right, I see more people are joining us. Hey, don't forget to leave a comment, show us some love. Don't forget to share this video because somebody in your circle probably needs to hear this story. So leave a comment, tell us where you're watching it from. We'd like to know who's watching us and where you're tuning in from. So you guys have heard from Iyabo and Osta. They're both working full-time and doing this business part-time. Now let's hear from Mara. Mara, take it away.
Oh, yes. Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Mara. I live in Connecticut. I work full time and I have more than one business. It's crazy. My hands are everywhere. I'm an insurance educator. I own a home care agency as well. I am licensed to run like a group home from my home, which I'm doing, and I still work. So
Wow,
that's a
busy,
lot.
eh?
Yeah, that is a lot. But
Mhm.
what is drawing me to the online space is I'm just burnt out and tired and exhausted. And for me, time freedom is big because as we go older, I've been working. I've been working for a while now. You know,
Mhm.
I left the shores of Africa like 20 years ago, lived in London for a while. Now I'm in the States. And
Mhm.
all this time, I've been building other people's businesses. So it's been tiring. So I just told myself late last year that I am going to change something. And one of the things that made this real for me is during the pandemic, we saw that everything, the world like shut down,
Mhm.
but some people actually cashed out big time online. So
That's
that
right.
opened my eyes to the online world. And
Mhm.
this is something you could do from the comfort of your home in your PJs. I said, well, that is the way to
Mhm.
go. I've
Mhm.
been going out working for over 30 years. So who would fault me if I want to do it from home now? So
Exactly.
I trained myself. I invested a lot in training even before got in touch with this opportunity. Attended
Mhm.
webinars, trainings, just name it, I'm there. So, yeah, so I invested so much. And during one of those searches, I got
Mhm.
through to some beautiful lady. She's right here on this webinar with us, this live with us. And she had
Mhm.
this beautiful ad that she was running, explaining this business. And that's Ishoma, my coach.
Mhm.
She
Yes,
had
so.
this beautiful, yes, 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 explaining this business. And I said, you know what? I think this is it. And I
Mhm.
clicked that button, and like I said, the rest is history. So when the questions come to my struggles, my accomplishments, I will
Mhm.
tell everyone what I've been going through so far. So that's my story.
Awesome. 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 Thanks so much for sharing, Mara. Wow. You
You're
are a
welcome.
busy woman, hey?
You don't want
Very
to know.
Yeah, I mean, for you to also be able to combine this with the four or five other things that you're already doing, that shows that, you can do it all.
Yes, you
yeah.
can do it.
Oh,
And for me, I have a goal.
mhm.
Eventually, I'll begin to let go of most
Yeah.
of which I'm doing now and
Hmm.
concentrate on this because, like I say, it's
Hmm.
exhausting and I've been doing
Yeah.
physical all these years. So I want to do
Yeah.
digital now, hands on.
Digital.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so right. I mean, all of us experienced what happened the last 4 years ago, right? With the
Yeah.
pandemic shutting
Mhm.
Mhm.
us. People were losing jobs, businesses were closing down. Only those people that were tapped into the online space, right, were the ones who were not just surviving but thriving.
Cashing out.
Yeah.
Yes, cashing
Yes,
out
it was.
big, making it big, right? So yeah, you definitely made the right choice, deciding now to tap into the online space. Now, Iyabo,
Mm.
Osta, and Mara, guys, I don't know if you noticed, they all have something in common, which is a little bit different from me. For those of you who have been following me for a while, or if you're new to seeing me for the first time, I am no longer in the workforce because this business paid me more than my salary. So I was able to comfortably leave my job and then focus on my business. And that's a goal that the three of them have in common. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, for some of you who feel like you are too busy and you feel like, oh, I don't want to add another digital business or another business to my plate, these ladies right here have a proof that you can add it on there and grow it on the side, right? Until a point where it surpasses your salary and then you can focus on it, right? So, yes, I'm hoping that you guys can begin to see some possibilities to inspire you to take action. Now, let's move back to Iyabo. I want to know, Iyabo, were you
Yeah.
skeptical at first? When you came across this opportunity, were you skeptical or was it an easy decision for you to go ahead and start?
Okay, I was not skeptical when it came down to pay the registration fee, the $149. I wasn't skeptical about it because it has a 30 days money back guarantee. So that for me was enough. But the part I was skeptical about was the time. But because since I'm a full-time worker, I was thinking, would I have the time to focus on this business? And I remember, so when I came across the ad, it was actually your ad, Ishoma. So I like to listen to music. So I was on YouTube listening to music when the ad popped up. But at that time, I was really looking for a plan B because I needed more time with my family, which I do not have with my current job. I was looking for that plan B. And the ad popped up and I said, oh man, Yabo, you got it. This is it. So when I watched the complimentary webinar and then it came to pay the $149, I wasn't skeptical because I knew what I was looking for. I already made that decision. I already changed my mind and I knew that I was going for it. But I was skeptical about the timing. Would I have the time to do this? Would I be able to focus on this business and do it? And I remember talking to you one day about it. And you told me this. You said, yeah, but remember, we have 24 hours in a day. As a full-time, if you work in 8 hours a day, you still have how many for yourself? And I said, oh, that was the click. That was the click for me. So there's no excuse possible to say, oh, I'm a full-time worker, I'm not going to be able to do this. That's just an excuse. And if you stick to those excuses, you're not going anywhere. You're going to still be in the same position, same situation that you are right now.
Exactly.
You're never be able to change that life. You're never going to be able to get a better life. So that was the point that I was skeptical about. But once I started it, and I realized that I do have time. I can make time to make this grow. I can make time to work on this. So yeah, that was it for me.
Yeah, I love that you brought that up. Now, can I ask you, Iyabo, how many hours do you have to put in? I mean, so far, because you said you started 2.5 months ago, right? How many hours do you find yourself having to put in every day to be able, for you to be comfortable and say, okay, yeah, I've done something in my business today?
All right. So daily, I spend about 2 hours. So I plan my day. I usually spend an hour before I go to work in the morning, and when I come back, I spend about an hour. So I usually put in 2 hours a day. Yeah.
Awesome. There, guys.
Growing and successful. So you can do it. If I can do it, everybody can do it too.
Yes, so I love that. Because this is something a lot of people kind of struggle with, and I'm glad you brought that up. People always feel like, oh, I'm so busy, but I'm glad that now you've just shared your experience.
I was in the same situation and I said that too. But I realized that. So I said, man, but all the time that you spend watching movies, be on the TV, you can spend that on making money. Why can't you? So
That's true, right? Absolutely. Exactly. Because if we keep making excuses that, oh, I'm too busy, you're always going to be busy, right? Before you know what's happening, all the years have gone by, and then you look back and ask yourself, what did you even achieve with all the busyness that you were doing, right?
I wish I started earlier. Right.
All right.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for sharing that, Iyabo. All right. So now let's hear from you, Osta. Were you skeptical? Was it an easy decision? Or did you just say, oh, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. Let me just dive right in.
Well, for me, like I said, I was already thinking of a plan B, what I will do, because I wanted to plan for my golden years. I felt that just like Mara said, I've worked for quite some time and I don't want to be working when I've retired. Some people retire and they find themselves going back to work because they have bills to pay and the funds isn't just there. So I told myself, I don't want to work when I'm retired. So I started thinking of what to do. And I soon realized that I can't get what I want from this, my 9-to-5 job. I realized that I had to own something, do something on my own, something I can call my own. But then I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know where to start. And something kept telling me that whatever you want to do is online. Things are happening online. People are making money online. But because I wasn't tech savvy, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to start it. But I know it kept disturbing me. I actually prayed about it and said, God, direct me. I just want to know what to do. But all I know is that I need a plan B. If I want to live my best life, and if I want to enjoy my golden years, I need something. So one of those days, I was just scrolling through my phone. I have been seeing this ad, but I don't ever click. I don't ever listen because for me, I'm always very scared about anything online. Just as you have good things online, you have bad things online. So, and because I'm not so tech savvy, I don't want to click anything that will now come and wipe out my entire account. So when I see ads like this, I just scroll past. I have seen a lot of ads on this our business, but I never listened. But I just believe it was the right time for me to know this business because it was that period where you had your convention in Calgary. So the ads kept coming on. Everybody kept talking about the convention and everything. I'm like, what's this buzz about this stuff? These people stop disturbing us with all this stuff, But Isiama's ads caught my eye that particular day. Like I said, probably after praying, God just said, this is what you need, So that particular day, I saw Isiama's ad again. And I'm like, just click on it, And I clicked. And I saw the energy with which she was talking about the business and everything and how this business had made her own boss. She fired her boss and all that. And I'm like, wow, that's good. That's what I want, So I watched the complimentary video. I saw people's testimonies, how people were cashing out from this business, even while still doing their 9-to-5. And I saw a lot of people that have retired early, and all that. So the stories were just resonating with me and everything. And I was like, this is it, So I didn't hesitate in paying the $149. I wasn't skeptical about the business itself. What I was skeptical about was, will I be able to do this business because I am not tech savvy? How am I going to do all these things? I know I have a Facebook account, but I just go there to read some stories about my friends, maybe post some stuff and everything, but I'm not really a social media person. So I'm like, I remember when I had my my coach call with Isiama, and I was like, so I'll come on online and start shouting like you people, right? Because I don't know how to do that, So that was what I was skeptical about. I said, if I have to be coming online all the time to talk, make videos and everything, am I sure I'll be able to handle this business? So that was my fear, But I just told myself, and something within me kept saying, you can do it. This is it. And I saw grandmas, and I'm like, if grandmas can do this, then what am I? They to do it, I saw grandmas that were making 6 figures. So I told myself, I said, you know what? Stop giving excuses. Excuses will hold you in one spot.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and when you come back next year, you find yourself still on that spot.
Right.
So why not take that leap of faith now? Start, and gradually you will get there.
Yeah.
Like one of our speakers in the mastermind said, slow progress is progress.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
so I told myself, I said, well, no matter how long it's going to take me, at least if I start now, before I finally retire, I believe I would have grown past where I am right now. My
Absolutely.
current situation would have changed,
Yep.
you know. So that was the push. And I paid my 149. I bought into the business, you know. I became a business owner immediately and all that. And since then, I wouldn't say it's been so easy. Like I said, I needed to like change everything about my mindset. That's another thing that I've also gained in this business. You know, mindset change. You need to tell yourself that I can do it. Have that I can do it attitude. Don't
Yeah.
keep giving excuses. If your mindset changes, believe you can do anything. You know. So
Exactly.
that was how I was encouraging myself. You know, I started learning. And another beautiful thing I realized when I joined was that, you see, that fear about how you're going to handle the technological aspect of it. I found out that apart from the video-based training you get, you have your coaches and mentors there that you can always call on anytime to guide you. And so far, it's been good. Whenever I have any problem, whenever I have any hitches, you know, in terms of like my video, I want to edit my video and all those things, I never knew how to do anything about it, you know. But Ishama has been helpful. I always call her and everything, and then she directs. She even makes video to show me, okay, you can do it like that. And gradually, I'm learning those things that look so strange when I see people like all these content creators. And I'm like, will I ever be able to be a content creator? How do they edit? How do they do this stuff? You know, to me, it was like magic. But I found out that it's not as difficult as you think. You just need to follow it step by step, and that is what our video-based training is doing for us. So it is so seamless. The only thing is for you to get yourself out of your way.
Yeah.
Because most of the times we are the ones on our way. we just keep giving excuses and all that. So get yourself out of your way, and you will see that it's not as difficult as you think, you know. And that's what I've been seeing. Before, you won't even see me coming on live videos. What am I coming to do on live videos, you know? But with this business, I started gaining that confidence to come out to talk, you know, and all that. And I'm getting more confident by the day, you know. So I told myself, I said, you see, you were looking for a plan B, you wanted to earn more, but you got more than you bargained for. Not just the financial aspect, you are getting personal growth and development. You are learning all those things that seem strange to you that were like magic. You are not learning them. You cannot do them on your own. So you see, it's not all about the money. You know, it's like buy one, get one free. That's what I'm having now.
I love that. You buy one, you get one and one.
Exactly. So as for time, time was a bit of a constraint, but because I told myself that this is what I want to do, I always squeeze out time for my business. Well, I work like 2 hours a day, although there are some days I might not be able to do anything. But weekends, especially Friday nights, I can do Friday night, the early hours of Saturday morning. I remember when I was like setting up my business, doing my sales funnel and everything. There was a day I went to bed 3 a.m. the following day. But you know, when you know what you want, when you believe that this is what you want, I'm telling you, you don't even need anybody to push you. You know, your why will keep pushing you to move, you know. So I didn't even feel it like I was doing vigil on the business. After all, it's my business. If it grows tomorrow, I'm the one that will benefit from it. So why not spend that time? So that is it. You will never have time. You have to create the time for yourself.
True.
So just like you wake up every morning to go to your 9 to 5, you have to be there. So you have to create time for this one because this is your own business. You're working for yourself. If it succeeds, it's to your benefit. If it fails, it still falls on you.
That's
So
right.
why not struggle to ensure that you succeed on this business? So that's the way I've been able to like go around the time issue and the technological aspect, like I said. And so far, so good.
Awesome, awesome. Wow, Oscar, that was powerful. I love it. You have been intentional.
Very.
Intentional. If you're not intentional in this life, my people, you
Yeah,
just see as it goes. You just go as the wind blows. You will never
yeah.
get anywhere in life, right? She was intentional that you know what, I can do this and I'm going to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
That's what you need, really. That's why this year our slogan as Nigerian people now waiting, no grief for
No good for
anybody.
anybody.
Yeah,
Agree for yourself, right? So don't be the one
Exactly.
standing in your way and say, "Oh, I don't think I can do this. It looks like it's for people that that are computer wizards." Or no,
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 you
no,
don't need
no.
that
Yeah,
kind of
no problem.
experience. You don't
that's true.
even need.
I didn't even have a Facebook account when I started. I
That's
didn't.
true.
That's
Yes.
yes. I mean, we're talking about only a few
Yeah.
months ago. I didn't even have a
Mhm.
Facebook account.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were the exact epitome of not being a social media person.
Person at all.
Not at all.
And here you are now live, right?
I know.
Yes,
Really, right? That's the growth we're talking about. That's the
Yes.
yes.
that's the personal growth and development we're talking about. All right,
Absolutely.
Mara, we're not gonna forget you. We want to hear
No
about your
way.
own story too. Were you skeptical, or was it an easy decision for you?
I wasn't skeptical. It was a pretty much easy decision because even before clicking this
Mm-hmm,
ad to do this, I
mm-hmm,
was training myself on the digital space. And of
mm-hmm.
course, this one came on. So I did. But guess what? After I paid 149, I asked for a refund.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I did because that's what I tell people. It's a business. So don't forget that side. It's a business. And when you are setting up a business, there is an investment
Mm-hmm,
involved.
mm-hmm,
So that is real. So
mm-hmm,
if you are looking for something that is get rich quick scheme, this is not it.
mm-hmm,
No.
You pay your 149 that will give you access to the community, that will help you to have a coach. You have these wonderful people that will help you. Your funnel will be set up. The setup will be done, but there is an investment.
mm-hmm,
So that aspect wasn't very clear. Either I didn't get it clearly at the start, or my coach didn't explain it well. Something happened. So
mm-hmm,
when I got to that point, I'm like, no, this is not what I signed for. So that
mm-hmm,
was why I asked for the refund. And
mm-hmm.
of course, you have 1 full month. That's why I tell people you have 30 days to get your money back. I did get my money back.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I called up Ishoma again myself. I said, you know what? I'm ready. I want to do this now because, like I said, I, I didn't understand the investment part of it. I'm like, oh, you see, I know there's more to it. No, there's no more to it. That is what they. So maybe, like I said, there is a 90-minute after the webinar. There is another video you're gonna watch. So that would explain the business side. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure I didn't really get the meat of that
Mm-hmm.
business side of it. So that was why I said, no, I'm not, no, I'm not doing this, because like I said, I've already invested thousands,
Mm-hmm.
training, learning. Now we're talking about another, no, hell no, I'm not doing this. So I asked for my money back. And I said, okay, bye, Shoma. And one thing that struck me that I told Shoma, I said, she did not push.
Mm-hmm.
She said, that's fine, sis. That's okay. That was what made me come back. So in this business, please don't push people. Let them make their choice because that is why I'm back. If she
Mm-hmm.
had told your mother, I said, if you had pushed and pushed, I would have gone and gone. But she did not. She said, okay, that's fine. Take your time, because I said, I need to really think about it because I wasn't prepared for this investment aspect of it. She
Mm-hmm.
was gracious and said, that is okay. And I'm like, after immediately after we had that call, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, because I know I'm in other groups. I know how people push especially network marketing. And that's what I don't like. You become friends, you become enemies even to your friends,
Yeah.
your families. Nobody picks your call. You don't have to do any of that here.
Exactly.
People will click that link. You see the link, our links are there. If you're interested, you will do the clicking yourself. All we're going to do
That's
is
right.
position ourselves. It's attraction marketing, right? So we
Yeah.
position ourselves. You will do the clicking if you want to do this business. So Ishoma didn't push me at all. She let me go. And because she did that, what did I do? 2 weeks after, I
Came
came
back.
back. I re-registered and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because, like I said, I now took my time to really go into, to learn the investment part that, it's a business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So it's a
That's
business
right.
that involves investments. And if you do there are steps. If you do the right thing, belong to the God and be coachable, you would see the difference. And there must be another thing is that people say they don't have time. If I tell you how much sleep I get in a day, you will not believe it. I came in from work this morning. I had, like I said, I work from home too, a physical job, because I have a group home at home. I did that. My husband will start with me, and that's another thing. If you have a spouse that is supportive, the sky is
Yeah,
the
that's
limit.
a blessing.
Because for me, my situation is that once I tell my husband I'm the financial and the business one, he is not. Don't even tell him to do anything about business, any financial. I handle everything financial at home. So once I say, honey, there's a new thing, I say, really? Okay. Like, here we go again. But this man will give me all the support. I sold my car when I was buying and doing all those my courses. It's his car I drive. My husband has over 21 guitars. I sold like
Wow.
15 of his guitars.
Oh.
I've done a lot, yes, like I said. So I wasn't skeptical. So let me know your question. I wasn't, but I invested because if you want something, you most times will give somebody what
Definitely.
you want. So
Yeah.
I did what I got to do. I came back after, like I said, because nobody pushed me to just do this. Ishoma let me go, and I brought myself back, and I'm here today. So it was an easy decision. It was an easy decision, but halfway into it, I said, no, I'm not doing this. But I reorganized my brain and I came
Right.
back. And I'm here.
That's right. I love that you shared that, because
Yeah.
a lot of the time when we tell people that, hey, we have this 30 days money back guarantee, they're like, what is this person even talking about?
Oh,
Where do you go and you pay money and they refund you?
Exactly.
Right?
yeah, it's
Now
real.
you
Money back.
don't get really like story of somebody who actually you came in, got her refund, got the money back in her account, and then
100%.
something pulled her back in. Not be me, oh.
Not be
Wow.
you. You didn't push, but your attitude,
Yeah.
your attitude actually brought me back. Apart from that, I really got to understand the business, your attitude. So we have to have this, leave people alone. It's not
Yeah,
everyone that will be a digital leave them alone. Your
exactly.
attitude, if you had pushed me, I don't it wouldn't have mattered whatever this business is. You would have been the one that would have made me not to come back, which is your
Right.
attitude. But because your attitude was up there, you were gracious, you were not mad at me, you want to say I understand. That broke me. If I immediately I just didn't want to call you back. Same day I would have called you back and said, let's do this. So yes, your attitude drove me.
That brings another thing to my mind because sometimes people feel like, oh, so is this a business where I have to now start pushing people, try to convince them, just like you shared, Mara, bugging your friends and family that they'll not start
Families.
avoiding you.
Yes.
You don't have
Yeah.
to. You
No, we
don't have
don't.
to. You
Very
understand? This is
comfortable.
attraction marketing. You let people come to you and
Yeah.
do things at their own pace, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
So thanks for
absolutely.
sharing that, Mara. Actually, that brings me to the next question, which I know you've touched on it a little bit, in terms of the attitude that you got from your coach. But I want you to expand a little bit more. Like, what did you see in the business model that attracted you? Is it the community? Is it the income potential? Like, what else did you see in this business that made you say, you know what, I have to do this. I need to start this.
Okay. I should go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. For me, like I said, of course, the attitude of my coach was top notch. The community, you know, it's another thing, the training. Don't worry about if you're not tech. I am not tech savvy too. Tech savvy, I mean. It had been my brother or my husband. Even this new phone I'm using now is a new phone I just got when I came back from home. I brought the phone from and my husband. So I still need help with, because I refuse to learn. I say, I tell my husband that no, you do this, I'm doing other things. So anything to do with tech, it's you. I'm not gonna say, I say, I don't want to learn. Leave me alone. That's why I have a husband. He will do that. So the community here, is great. The training is top-notch. Everything is laid out, broken, but you need to invest time. Once again, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business. You need time to go through this training, because a group of people have sat down, put together these things that they update regularly. So you need to go through the training. And if you do it step by step, you will be fine. And you have a coach you will call, you have your mentor you call, you have people holding your hands. So that is key. So that's one thing. Secondly, so the business model, the attitude, the mindset of the members, the training, and of course, income potential. Okay. See, my people, it happen for here.
Yes, so
It's there. My brother, if my skepticism was my brother, I said, all this, I said, Stanley, don't even start. These are Nigerians. I said, see, all kinds of nationalities are here. These are Nigerians too that are doing this, because like I think Yabo said, or is it Oster? She's been seeing ads. There's this
Yeah.
couple, one of us, I've been seeing their ads. I never clicked, because then I wanted nothing to do with digital business. They are Nigerians too. That was just the right time, I guess. So the income potential is really great. So if you really want something as a side hustle, trust me, by the time you begin to taste the honey, it will become a main hustle.
exactly.
Some people will
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
oh yeah. Some people will not completely give up what they do, their career. Like me, I like what I do. I have vulnerable people. I take care of the elderly. I have businesses that are set up. So I would always have that in place, because I love what I do, like I say. But this, I don't have to do things myself. I'm
Right.
doing the background. So this will give me also, even setting up those businesses, you need money. One of the things that made me to really, after I invested so much, I needed more money to invest in buying a property, for example, to open a group home.
Oh.
Yes, you can rent, but the way what I want to do, my vision. I'm like, what have I done? I spent all this money and I don't even have money to even start this bit. So it's like I was in it was like a mess. So the income potential here, my guys, it is high if you do the work, because you have to
Exactly.
work. So let me
Exactly.
not go overboard. So
Yes,
those
this
are the
this is
things.
this is not a free business. It's not
Mm-mm.
a get rich
Mm.
quick scheme, and it's not
Right.
something that you just come sit and fold your hands and your money will just be doubling.
Oh
Because
no.
guys, that's how you enter trouble. You enter one
Of
chance,
course.
right?
Yes.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
a
Yep.
legit business, so you
It's a
have your
legit
own things
business.
that you have to do, right? Yeah.
Yes. True.
Okay.
True.
By the way, before we go ahead, I want to share with you guys that you know what today is Tuesday. And if you've been following us for a while, you should know by now that on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is 15 minutes from now, or 8 p.m. Eastern time, right? Google your time zone depending on where you are. We have our live webinar. It's free to
Yes.
watch, right? Because now you've heard from, or you're hearing from the four of us, but you get to
Yeah.
see more details about the business. You get to hear from other business owners around the world, right?
Yeah.
And you get to see what this business is all about. There's a question here that somebody asked, Emanuela, thanks for tuning in. She says, hello, moms. Can we know which kind of business this is? This is a digital business, right?
Yes.
So you come to that webinar and you're going to get the full details. All right, let's pass it
Yeah.
over to Osta. Osta, take it away. Tell us what you saw in this business, sharp, 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 that made you
Yes.
say yes to it.
Well, like I said, when I saw the video and I saw all the testimonies from different people, both old and young, and I could see the joy and happiness in them, and I could see this feeling of family, community. So it wasn't just all about the money. And I'm like, if a lot of people can come from different parts of the world, and they are acting like family. They are, in short, I don't know how to explain it. I could see the happiness, especially after that convention. I had to go back to watch some of those videos of that Calgary convention.
Really?
I'm telling you, because I thought I had just been scrolling past, but when I joined, I had to go back. So I said, all these people, they can't all be lying.
Exactly.
There is something here that they are making. And I too want to dig in there and get a portion of it too.
Yes, come and cut your own soap.
So, I'm telling you. Yeah. So I said, I would like to be dancing like this in the next convention. I should be the one that others will be watching the next convention, And so when I jumped in, and then just like Mara said, the training, because that was my major fear, like I said initially. So when I saw the training, and it wasn't just the video-based training, they go out of their way to bring up fresh topics to teach every week. Anything that will make you grow in this business. And not only the business, anything that will make you grow personally.
Yes.
So you find out that there's this personal growth. Like I keep saying, the one that really struck me is this mindset change. Because mindset is everything. If you are able to have the right mindset, you will go places. You can do anything. It takes away that fear from you. It gives you this confidence that I can do it.
Exactly.
So when I saw it, and I saw people that ordinarily you won't believe that this kind of person will do this business, and the person is coming out to tell you that he or she is earning 6 figures, and you're like, how? So I'm saying that if these people can do it, then I can do it. So I saw all these things, and I said, no, I have to be a part of this family, because we are family. That is the way I see. That's the way I see us, and that's what attracted me. That this is a worldwide family. You meet people that you don't, you've never met. Just like we're seeing each other now, but you relate as if you've known each other for ages. That's what this business brings. That's what this business brings. Networking. The people who say networking, that is called networking. But me, I'm saying that we are not families.
Exactly.
I can visit BC tomorrow, and I'll just call up Ishoma. Hey, sis, I'm in town, and she will come back on me as if she had known me before. That is what this business does for you. So I saw all these things apart from the financial gains, and I'm like, oh my God, what I asked for was just financial gain, but I'm getting more than I bargained for. So guys, just pop in, just take that leap of faith. No fear, don't sit in one place, because if you keep sitting in one place, next year we come and meet you there. The other year will come and meet you there. Your fear will hold you spellbound, and you are wishing that you are somewhere and you have not moved. Meanwhile, the person that took that step today, when you see the person next year, you will see that the person's position has changed, and you are like, how? But you were there when the person was taking little steps, and you were like, how long are you going to do this before you start earning? But now, a year after, you are looking at the person and wondering, where did the money come from? But the person took a step. The person took action, and was doing it gradually. And in a year's time, she has gotten something. But you were still there, allowing your fear to hold you spellbound, or still being skeptical that, I beg you, this thing no work, it no work, But the other person started, and just like the tortoise, started working gradually.
Yeah.
In short, when I used to tell myself, I say, I wish I've started this business 2 years ago. I won't be where I am today. But I said, well, it's just the time that God said I should see this business. And that's when I've seen it. And I believe that I will get there, because I'm already getting there. Because even when I received my first check, I was like, I even called the chairman. I said, I received a check. What is this for? Because I didn't expect that I was going to get a check immediately. I thought it was when I start advertising, I start getting buyers and everything and all that, But that's just the sweetness of this business. So guys, if you are still sitting down there thinking, oh, please hop on, watch today's webinar, and then you will see and hear people's testimonies, and then I believe that you will get hooked, just like I got hooked.
Yes, so thank you so much for sharing that. The action takers are money makers. Action takers today are millionaires of tomorrow. I always say, if you see yourself 1 to 2 years from now that you are in the exact same place as you are right now and you're happy, then maybe this business is not for you. But if you know you will not be happy with where you will be 1 to 2 years from now, if you just do the same thing you are doing right now, then it's time to take action. It's time to take action. And if you are wondering, how do you get access to this webinar that we're talking about? It's right there on the screen. Just log into any of the websites that you see on the screen and put in your name and your email. You'll get the link sent straight to your inbox to join the webinar. And we're going to go live in the next few minutes. So hurry up and get ready to hop on there. Okay. So we're almost done. We're going to round off here very, very quickly. But before we do that, Iyabo, I want to hear from you. What did you see in this business that made you say yes to it?
The community, the support from the community. I mean, a community that doesn't sleep because it's all over the globe. So I access that community, and when you drop a question, people that you don't even know, at the moment that you drop that question in the community, I mean, you start seeing answers from everywhere. Man, where have I been all this time? Yes. And I've been seeing the testimony of people on the group. And my eyes were this, yeah. I mean, the first week, I called my husband and I said, come on, check this out. He looked at me and said, is it real? It's real when I'm in.
It has to be real.
It's real, yeah, but is this real? And I said, we're a little bit. I mean, the only thing, like Osta said earlier, we are the only person standing on the way of our success.
That's true.
So if you're really seeking a life-changing opportunity, this is it. And you see the website on the screen. If you're looking for this and you're ready to go for it, go ahead and click on the website. And then
Yes, absolutely, guys. Take that leap of faith, guys. Is that your final words, Iyabo? Because now we're final words. Final words for the audience.
Final word?
Yes.
Okay. So as I said earlier, there's no excuses. I don't have time. That's an excuse. And if you stop excuses, you'll go far. So if you really, I'm saying this again, if you're really seeking for a life-changing opportunity, go ahead and take action today. And you'll be the one thanking yourself that you did it today. If you don't, a year from now, you really wish that you started earlier.
So Exactly. Guys, time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. So the faster you can take action, the faster you can be successful, right? Exactly. All right. Osta, what are your final words for the audience?
So my final words for the audience is take action now. Take that leap of faith. Don't wait any longer. For the time you lost today, you can never get back.
Exactly.
So take action now and start. And you will thank yourself tomorrow for taking action now. See our website on the screen. You can log on to any of those websites and register. Go there now and take action and start playing it big on the online space like we are doing right now.
Yes. So yes. All right. Let's hear from Mara. What are your final words for the audience?
Okay, my final words is you are good enough. Start where you are. You don't need anything special. You don't need any special skills. You don't need plenty of money. The webinar is free to start with. So that, and you have time. If it is big enough for you, you will create the time. Like I said.
Yes.
I have slept like 3 hours for today.
Wow.
Yes, just 3 hours. I'm not recommending that, but I know what I'm chasing. I will have plenty of time to sleep. But this is the sowing period. So
Yeah.
if you want to reap,
Yes.
sow.
Mm-hmm.
The day to reap is ahead, but you got to start small. Don't worry, it's big, it's a lot. Because when oh my God, where do I start from? Start from somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attend the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
The next step, pay the 149 so that you belong to this community.
Mm-hmm.
And you have people helping you along. We are still being, the three of us, apart from Ishoma, we are
Mm-hmm.
still being helped.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
still on our path,
Mm-hmm.
but we have grown so much because, like Oster said, the mindset, change that mindset and forget, don't listen to people. They will try
Yeah.
to, this is my first go live, believe it or not. This
Yeah.
is my first.
You did it, Grace. You did
Exactly.
Mara.
So
Congrats.
yeah, thank you. So get out of your comfort, get out from the things you are used to doing.
it.
If you want something different, do something different.
That's it.
And people, your family. When I started posting, yes, I had a Facebook profile, that I don't really use much. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to do like an explanation, a text on my personal profile that this is what I'm doing now. I'm a digital marketer and I do attraction marketing. So
Mm-hmm.
what do I sell? I sell me. I sell my
Mm-hmm.
story. I sell
Mm-hmm.
my triumphs. I sell my success. I sell my struggles.
Mm-hmm.
I sell my family, my husband, my kids,
Mm-hmm.
my brothers, my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I posted even more in my own family. I posted a picture of a family member. My dad, another person in my family, didn't like it. I
Mm-hmm.
went online to say, take down that picture. And I'm like,
Wow.
God, this is my father.
Mm-hmm.
This is my dad. So exactly. So they won't understand because what was I say? I had a message I was
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
passing to my audience. We
Right.
posted that my dad's picture in a vulnerable state because that is my why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah.
people may not understand your why. I have
Mm-hmm.
elderly parents. I
Mm-hmm.
just came back from home. My dad is still not well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are still spending. I want to be able, like I said, for me is the time freedom. I want to be able to just get a ticket and dash
Yeah.
to
And go.
Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that for me is big. And I did that. I spent 1 month. That was the first time I had spent that much time while working. Because trust me, if you have the right mindset, even your employers, they will begin to feel that, you know what, this person is different. So they will
Yeah.
Yeah.
implement
Yeah.
with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready when I was going to ask for time. I was ready for anybody to say anything. I would just give them because I'm looking for somebody to fire me, sort of. Exactly, because trust me, if you devote more time to your business, you will grow. But they did not. No one was. They were very kind. I'm like, oh my God, I'm still doing this. They were very kind. I said, take all the time, just fill up this whatever form. They were gracious. I was ready because I said, you know what? Now I'm a different person. My
Yeah.
family first.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time when there was a diagnosis. You
Mm-hmm.
know, a family, my husband. So the doctor called me with his phone, I'm like, wow, I was wondering because it was 2:30, I'm starting work at 3. I'm like, why is
Mm-hmm.
my husband calling me at this time? He knows I'll be rushing. And she said, listen, I'm Dr. Blah, blah, blah. This I'm calling you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a good news. But what did I do? I completed dressing up, got in my car, and I went to work. And I did a double shift. So I didn't come back home. This poor man didn't see his wife until
Wow.
16 hours after.
Hmm.
So that is my pain point. So when I post things that are personal to me, I have warned my family, please stay away from my post. Waka pass. Because you won't understand what I'm doing. This business is my story. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling me, my
Yeah.
story, my
Yeah.
pains, my
Mm-hmm.
struggles, my
Mm-hmm.
triumphs. When I'm happy, I'm posting. When I'm sad, like I said, my
Yeah.
dad had been away, so I had been posting
Mhm.
stories that I'm not because I'm not good. So this is it. So because this is real, so
Mm-hmm.
your family may not understand what you're doing. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Tell them to stay
Yeah.
away. They should just mind their
Yes.
lane. You know, you're an adult, you've taken decisions in your life all this while. So this is new. They love you, but they don't understand this business. So tell them to
Yes.
stay back. If they want to, let them click your web. Yeah, so you have to, you know what, go to my website, go and see what I'm doing. You understand it.
Straight up.
You know, exactly. So people just take action, click that website, start. We all started, and like I said, you be your own boss. We are still working for other people. Ishoma is not, but we'll get there. We own business. If you love what you do, you can start that thing. You can start that and own it and get others to work for you, because trust me, there will still be people that will work for people.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not everyone that will be a business owner.
That's
So
true.
exactly. So even if you like the brick and mortar business, get money online, the digital space, to set up things that is brick and mortar. And even that's you giving back to the community, because you're going to be hiring people to work
Employing
for
people.
you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You are also giving back. You are helping people. So my word for people is that don't stand on the fence. I stood on the fence for a while because, like I said, I've been seeing the digital. I wasn't interested. The pandemic opened my eye. My personal family situation also opened my eye. Because, like I said, who wants to leave their family when they need you for 16 hours before
Yeah.
they see you? And that's your spouse. That is not, I feel so bad now today. When I was doing it, I didn't, because I was going to work. You know how we face our work. We are rushing, we're running to work, to clock in. And the 1 or 2 hours you give this, so I don't have time. Really? Create time. Create time, please. So that's all I have to say.
Wow, that is so powerful. That is so powerful.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for sharing that, Mara, because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Sometimes you might not be the skeptical one. You saw how we're asking each other just now. Were you skeptical? Were you skeptical? You might not be the skeptical one, but you might have a skeptical friend or family member that is coming to query you and say,
Yeah.
"How do we know
Exactly.
that what we
Yeah.
have is not a scam? How do we know this?" And they'll be bothering you, and that would prevent you from taking that bold step.
Yes.
So don't listen to the naysayers, right? Because guess what? When you are successful, when you start reaping those rewards, you
They will be the first.
help you with that money. Oh,
Yes.
So don't listen to them. Wow, this was so awesome. I hope you ladies had fun. Did you have fun sharing
Yes,
this?
Oh,
we
Absolutely.
did.
yes.
We did.
Awesome, awesome. It was so nice to have you here. And thank you so much to everyone who tuned in live. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you
Thank
for your
you all.
comments. For those of you who are going to watch the replay as well, thank you so much. And guys, don't forget, hit that share button, because somebody yourself
Yes,
might just need this to change their life. Hurry up
that's
now.
it.
If you haven't hurried yet, hurry up now to go sign up for that webinar and watch it to see more about what keeps us so excited about this digital
And
space,
take
right?
action.
Take
Take
Yes,
action.
action.
take
Yes, take
action.
action afterwards, okay? All right. So we come your way again, guys. Bye.
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 Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Awesome.
Take care.
Right.